False gods are mute. They can't express their will. They can't proclaim their delight in their worshipers. They can't speak a single word, let alone a performative word of power. In contrast, the God of Abraham speaks continually. He speaks generally in the words of creation and leaves every last soul without excuse, for even the stars hum their assigned tune of triune glory. But God also speaks to us personally. And in this service in particular, God speaks poignantly to his people. He speaks to us by his word through the preacher and enables us to hear it by giving us ears of faith. To borrow from Pastor Wilson, we must come to this service and keep one eye on the preacher, one eye on the book, and in so doing, hear from Christ. Christ speaks to you here because he is alive. Christ's voice is heard as we admonish one another in psalms, hymns, and spiritual songs. Christ's words fill this room as the preacher proclaims the Savior's words of gospel comfort to us. Christ rejoices over us in the visible words of baptism waters, broken bread, a cup of wine. Christ blesses us as the minister pronounces the closing benediction. Christ walks with us as we go because his Spirit dwells in us. We hear him this morning because he rose from the grave. The Spirit of the risen Christ has also raised you from the dead, and so given you ears to hear Christ in his word and from his gathered body. He lives, he speaks to us, so we must listen, we must obey, we must believe. Don't turn elsewhere, whether to headlines, social media feeds, celebrity gurus, yoga positions, health experts, for omens of direction or blessing. Listen to Christ, hear in his word, in text and in the word proclaimed, and so receive his life.